NIRSA with an introduction, and Peter, I'll just ask you to share your name and your institution.
Great. Peter Mumford, York University. I'm the Associate Director for Campus Recreation. I'm also the Provincial Director representative within Region 3.
Great. So within our format, we have a couple different set questions that we ask. So one is, could you talk about a time that a mentor was really helpful through your career path?
Yes, definitely. I've only been in the university world for about 4 years now, so the mentor that I would have to go back to was, his name's Stu Armstrong, back in the city of Mississauga. This was someone who, when I really wasn't sure on my career path and how to get to the next stage and where I wanted to go, he was instrumental in assisting me with making sure that I understood what my plans were down the road, and also instrumental in putting me on projects that would help me develop my own professional and human skills to get to those next stages.
Great. And could you share maybe a story about a mentee that you've worked with over time that you're proud of or excited for?
So it's actually quite new. I have two of them. There are two new staff who've only been on board just less than a year, and we brought them on after our reorg back in 2015. Andy Viz and Jacqueline Zimniak, and they, like myself, they come not from the education background at all, both private industry, but they've really gone full in, dove headfirst into the whole system of education and learning all the communication paths. And so we sit down on a weekly basis, and I try and help them lay out a good pathway so they can help them learn, understand the integration of campus recreation within the education facility and institution as well, but at the same point still trying to promote their own professional development. And right now they're shooting stars in our department, and everything they've done have outperformed any of my expectations, and it's making me look good for hiring them as well. So.
Excellent. That's fun when that.
Yes, and it's such a short turnaround already.
Excellent.
Yes.
So we have some kind of fun questions.
Okay.
So do you have any hidden talents that you'd like to share with our NIRSA colleagues?
So it's always a joke at home with the girls when my daughters, who are 11 and 9, talking about education and doing homework, and I always convince them, like, if you don't do your homework, you end up with an empty skull like Daddy. So
last one is, what was your last vacation?
my last vacation was actually camping with my family over Thanksgiving at a provincial park in Ontario. It's about 400 kilometers north of Toronto. We go there every year, not for Thanksgiving, but just for camping. This year we thought we'd go up again. We did it 3 years ago. The weather was beautiful. It was 20 Celsius, so that's about 70, 80, 75 Fahrenheit. This year it dropped down to 0 Celsius, so I don't know how that translates into Fahrenheit, but cold. We hats, toques, gloves, the whole thing. Yeah. Still beautiful, but not as warm. So that was my last vacation.
So would you do that again?
Oh, 100%.
Excellent.
Yes. We're actually looking to head down to your way, Smuggler's Notch again, possibly. Do some skiing and snowboarding, because that's our family passion.
That'd be great. Thank you. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Excellent. Great.